Welcome to my channel, React Review Attack. I'm George Michael, and today we're going to be discussing episode 1 of the Netflix original, Jessica Jones. Okay, let's just jump into it. The first little bit's going to be spoiler free, and then I'll tell you when we're starting getting into spoilers. I'm going to try not make this too long because I want to go ahead and watch the rest of the series. So I just watched it. I watched it like 2 hours ago. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the grittiness of it. It's obviously from the home of Daredevil, the other show, which I absolutely adore. I've seen that series maybe 2 or 3 times in its entirety. The last episode I saw like 4 or 5 times, and then episode 2, because you know that fight scene. It's really cool. I've seen that a whole bunch of times, and I really, really liked it. Was never a huge fan of Daredevil, the superhero, but just how it was brought to me in that adaptation through Netflix just made me fall in love with him. Just simply because like I only really knew a Daredevil through his interactions with Spider-Man. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. And so I was very excited for this show because it's obviously, you know, by the same people, not, you know, the exact same people, but it's, you know, the same idea, the same, you know, this is Hell's Kitchen. It's gritty. This is New York. This is the aftermath of the incident, which is, you know, Avengers 1. So, what I like about this show, from the get-go, it establishes it has an adult tone. You know, when it says, like, you know, New York is a city that never sleeps, but it definitely sleeps around, or something along those lines. I really like that. And then they say the word shit like 30 times in like the next 5 minutes. You're trying to establish that tone that, you know, this is not Captain America 1, this is not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., this is not Agent Carter, this is something else, this is something very realistic. You know, it has a very Law and Order, the other Netflix show, the AMC/Netflix shows, The Killing, Breaking Bad, has Breaking Bad, True Detective, that, you know, grittier feeling that it's grounded in realism, but it's not at the same time. They're not using her superpowers to define her. She just happens to be this strong, independent chick who obviously is dealing with something via alcohol, via, you know, having a strong shell exterior, I want to say, you know, keep pushing people away. And something has happened to her. Okay, now we're going to jump into spoilers. Man, this was a great episode. I did not think they were going to get into the Kilgrave stuff so quickly. I totally thought they were going to drag it out, that slow burn that Daredevil does. We get to meet Luke Cage, Power Man, pretty early on. He owns a dive bar, which is perfect for Jessica Jones because she's a somewhat functionally alcoholic. She's a private detective, and she kind of doesn't take crap from anyone. It's obvious something, you know, Kilgrave, Purple Man, has done something to her, and she was forced to do some certain things. You know, you get that from the trailer, you get that from episode 1, and you get that she hates this guy, rightfully so. Like the part where she's like sleeping and the guy licks his face and she's remembering it, that is such a invasion of space and privacy and stuff like that. Oh my god, like there's a lot of implications of what this guy did to her, what he might have not. We'll see how much they actually adapt from the comic book. I haven't read the comic book, but I kind of know everything that happened to it because pretty much Googled it out of curiosity when they announced the show, because I didn't know who Jessica Jones was. I realized when I read Marvel Civil War a really long time ago that I have met her before, you know, via reading, but I didn't know who she was. I just knew she was this chick with a kid, and didn't really know much about Luke Cage either, that like she was Luke Cage's wife. But I really like the story specifically. It's one of these few stories that Marvel's adapting that I kind of really don't know what's going on, and I'm very excited for. Like, even though like Daredevil I'm not that familiar with, I kind of knew the giant gist of Daredevil. It's simply because he crosses over with Spider-Man all the time, so you get the whole origin story, you get this, and then you also got that really crappy movie with Ben Affleck. But the last 10 minutes, that closer, where they get into the elevator, and they do very subtle things. I guess the blonde chick, I believe her name's Hope. Her purse turns purple while she's in the elevator, and then she murders her parents. Holy crap! Didn't see that coming. I like the transition of Jessica Jones being this victim, this obviously strong person, but she's still a victim. You know, she's still affected by from what happened with her and the Purple Man, or Kilgrave, which they keep on referring to. She's obviously affected by it. She is drinking all the time. She can't sleep. She's constantly thinking about this guy because, you know, this guy possibly has raped her, physically, definitely emotionally, mentally, forced her to do stuff that she did not want to do. So this is something that she's trying to deal with, and then being, you know, having to force herself to fight this guy who, you know, they haven't fought anything yet, but they have to confront each other. They're going to. It's leading up to that. But you see this transition from her being a victim to the hero. And you get that at the very end. She obviously saves, you know, picks up Hope and saves her and stuff like that. But you can tell she's incredibly afraid, and it's like, you know, he's not here. He's like, no, he's been gone for 5 hours. And that thing when she's leaving, once Hope kills her parents and she walks away, and she, you know, they do that internal monologue of, do, like, I leave, or do I leave or do I stay? Do I leave and, you know, leave this all behind and let this poor girl deal, you know, go into the police? She literally just murdered her parents. You know, she was forced to do it, but she still did it. And, you know, how the effect on the psyche of someone, and then obviously going to jail. And so, or does she step up and become the hero that she's destined to? And I really like that. I'm super excited to see how this goes. I hope you liked my kind of mini review, mini like synopsis of like what happened. I really liked everything about it. I'm very excited to see Luke Cage. Rumor has it, I really hope it's true, because I am now a Daredevil fan. I wasn't always, but like I would like to see him in this, and I think we will, and that will be awesome. I don't know if it's just gonna be a small cameo as Matt Murdock, or you can see Daredevil just, you know, come and beat someone's face in, which would be dope as shit. I'm really looking forward to that. So, like, I'm gonna do another full review, spoiler free and spoiler full, spoiler heavy. These are the two other videos I'm gonna be doing next. And crazy thing, like one of my favorite like comic books is Preacher. Kilgrave reminds me of Jesse. That's pretty much Jesse's power in Preacher. Like, you know, can talk and control people and stuff like that. Here, I haven't met him yet, but like from what I see on the trailer, you know, he speaks, and then they do what he needs to do. It's pretty much exactly Jesse's power in Preacher. Just cool little thing that I noticed, you know, similarities. But hopefully this is really good. I was very impressed by the acting. That was one thing I was very skeptical of. The trailer, I guess the way it's cut, like, it wasn't a bad trailer. I'm not saying that, but like I wasn't impressed by the Daredevil trailer that much, and I wasn't impressed by this. And that's because they don't reveal much, and that's good. I like that. Like, I was gonna watch it regardless. This show seems to be better than what I thought it was gonna be. This might be one of my. I'm already getting the feeling that this show is gonna blow my mind. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to see Jessica Jones just kick some ass. Physical fighting, stuff like that. But, you know, I like the whole detective feel. Like, some of my favorite shows are like True Detective and The Killing, Law and Order SVU. I say SVU because I've seen like every episode. Not like the latest like 2 seasons, but I've seen a lot of it. But I really like the detective feel. Like, I like that something unique about that, like empowered woman trying to solve crimes and stuff like that, you know, like, fuck the world, I'll do what I want. It's pretty cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this ends. I don't know how much I'm trying to rush to finish this, because on one end, like, I want to do more of these videos. On another end, once it's done, it's done. And I have to wait until possibly April when, you know, Daredevil season 2 comes out. If it comes out in April, hopefully we get to see the Punisher kick some ass. Shane from The Walking Dead as the Punisher is gonna be dope. But well, that was my review of it. I give it 2 thumbs up so far. Hopefully it stays up like that. The very good first impressions. I really, really am looking forward to seeing how this ends. Really looking forward to a Daredevil Jessica Jones crossover. I like how Luke Cage was introduced like that. I like how they are not holding back. There was already a sex scene. It's already implied that, you know, she's an alcoholic. She curses. She does not give a fuck. She does what she wants. She's gonna take down Kilgrave, and we're gonna see how she's gonna do it. This is looking really good, and I like how gritty and dark it feels. Like I like it. So far, it has captured a tone that a lot of comic book adaptations have not captured. That is probably why I like the movie Watchmen so much. I know the movie gets a lot of hate. I highly suggest if you were to watch that movie, watch the director's cut. It is a longer, and it's a long ass movie, the director's cut, but it gets the feel a lot better. Like it flows better. It, you know, you feel, it feels like the comic books come to life, and that's the problem with a lot of comic book movies, that they rely on the CGI and the superpowers, but they don't get, you know, at the end of the day, it's the characters that get it, and that's why this movie is awesome. So I hope you liked my review. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If not, just do it anyway, or just put me on mute and just like keep on hitting the refresh button. Well, thanks for watching, and have a great day.